So, had the Xmxx for a few months now. Well, Lucy, come here. Ooh, say hello. Lucy has had the Xmxx for a few months now, and she really likes it. So, how has it been after a few months? Well, quick review. It's awesome. But here's some of the kind of downfalls. The body will get destroyed. So like the whole back of the body is like gone, right? So that is a weak point. Mostly if you flip it over and bounce it around and stuff. If you jump it hard, you will... My phone says low battery, but I think we're still rolling. If you jump it around a bunch, the back arms will break where the shocks attach. So we have broken those. If you hit stuff, such as trees or bonfire pits, at any rate of speed that's fast, you will break stuff again. But I guess the good part is that the parts are cheap. So it's, I don't know, I think I blew out like the whole front end once and it was like $10. It was like the whole like bottom front part that holds everything. The other downside is I had to get new tires for it because we got a flat tire. And no one tells you that when you get these new, I found out once I got the flat tire, you have to put like a few holes in to the rubber, like into the actual tire itself, because the wheels have holes on the inside to let water out, or essentially in this point, and the foam gets all soft or gets water in it and then it just like breaks down. And then you got to buy new tires. So that sucks. Someone should have told me that, or it should have just come like that from the factory. So that's a bummer. But we got these sweet wheels that have bead locks on them. And other than that, I think that's the only... Oh, yeah. The other thing, you can see it's got this little whatever thing on it is. The fans broke. So that was a bummer. So that's why I got this little thing you put over it. And it keeps leaves and mud and dirt and all the stuff from getting all up in there. But other than that, it's been a great truck. I have jumped it really high. Lucy has chased it around quite a lot. She's like sitting right here because she thinks we're gonna go play with it. So she loves the truck. I love the truck. So if you are gonna buy one of these, just make sure you put holes in your tires right when you get it, because that'll keep you from having to buy new tires, because the stock tires are fine. It just sucks. Like these tires were like $200. It's like a waste of $200 essentially. But anyway, they look cool. And yeah, the body sucks. Well, not that it sucks, but I guess it could be the the driver, because I'm not very good at landing on all fours. And also, every single time one of these A-arms broke, I upgraded them to like RPM ones. Supposedly those are stronger. Every time one of them is broken, it has been from like jumping the truck like 10, 15, maybe like 20 feet in the air and then like flat landing. So to me, that's pretty impressive. This thing's a beast, right? For how heavy it is, it's 20. Oh yeah, the other thing I broke. Yep. I guess I broke quite a few things. The rear bearings are weak. It's because the rear bearings are like tiny on them, so they blow out. And again, RPM makes aftermarket housing for it with bigger bearings. So I threw those on, and those have been a big help. But other than that, yeah, A-arms, bearing housings, and bigger bearings, and put holes in your tires, and this thing is literally indestructible. As long as you don't hit stuff. If you hit stuff, it'll break, because there's like a lot of weight here, right? To when you hit something, a lot of momentum there, so it will break stuff. But it doesn't. It holds up really well. I've like jumped it a few times and it's like landed in cartwheels and all sorts of crazy stuff, and I was like, oh, that should have broken. It didn't. Sweet, let's keep going, right? Or like, obviously, if you hit something like dead on, it'll be fine. I think the first thing I hit was like the AT&T box, and I bent it and blew like the cover off of it, and it didn't break. So I was like, whoa, that's crazy. But then I hit the bonfire pit at like full throttle because I couldn't see it, and then I hit a tree, and that broke the front over here. I don't even know what it's called, but it's like the whole front bottom assembly. It's like $12, right? Had to replace it twice. But yeah, great truck. Lucy loves it. And other than those, I guess, two little weird things, I'm guessing my fan thing was just like a weird thing that happened, because I haven't seen a lot of people break those. The truck was like brand new when it broke. It happened like 2 or 3 drives into it, so I'm guessing a stick or something just got in there weird. But yeah, A-arms, the main thing is the bearings. If you're not gonna jump it like an idiot like I do, just put bearings on it, or just buy them, because they will go bad. And other than that, it's a great truck, worth the money, very fun. Lucy loves it. It's like her favorite thing. She'll run after it until she like can't breathe anymore. But we'll see how it does in the winter. So if you are in the market for a toy for your dog, I would highly suggest a Xmxx.